Thank you, Raki. Honorable Minister Sir, thank you for joining us and welcome. And thank you, Sundar, for your welcome remarks. I've been tasked to set the tone for this conference. And I guess that's an onus I must carry since I have accepted the role to chair the conference and curate it and, come up with some thoughts and ideas for where we should be today. And I hope those are going to be in line with what you would be expecting to learn as of today. And I use the word learn because, as Raki mentioned, this is the third annual conference that we are hosting. The first one was actually done within 22 days after the CSR Act and the Companies Act and Section 135 came into effect, which was 1st of April 2014. So we were really, I'm proud to say that Iacc was really the first industry organization, or you might call it the bilateral chamber, which recognized the need to bring the subject to the fore. And at that time, the first issue, really, largely speaking, was at a very broad level, and it was a new imperative for all companies in the country, especially those who qualified at a certain turnover and certain profit level, as stipulated and defined under Section 135. So the first year that we conducted was really to understand what the CSR Act was all about, what is it that was expected, and I'm very pleased to say that Dr. Chatterjee was here to support us. He explained the entire thing to an audience of about 150 people here. Thereafter, we said in the second year, which is 2015, it was time for us as an industry chamber to recognize where we stand, to examine what is the state of the mission 1 year on, what are the windows that have happened, what are the learnings that have happened. As on date, I have to say, which is yet another year on, I mean, we have tried and attempted very much not to be repetitive in any of our contents, and I think it is really important that as we move forward, we evolve with our learnings, acquire better knowledge, and that is the purpose behind a gathering such as this, and behind the panels and the topics that we have chosen to present for you. So today, the issues and challenges and new paradigms, that is the title of our conference today, that's the theme of our conference, and that is because it has been seen through the year and even some issues from prior, that there are challenges. I mean, it hasn't been an extremely smooth journey, either for the government or for the corporates or for the NGOs who are stipulated to implement the projects. So there are learnings to be derived, there are discussions to be had, there's knowledge to be shared. And that's why this year's theme is issues, challenges, and new paradigms. And when I say new paradigms, it's really that there have been people coming up with some solutions which are either to add on to the funds that are available beyond the several thousand crores that the CSR Act has enabled. Is there any new ways of bringing that in? So we've got some discussions happening around that as well. So we will be addressing issues, challenges, and some new ideas that are coming to the fore. What I would like to request everybody, especially the panelists, is that for all of us to really learn, please be candid and please share your thoughts quite openly. It is to an extent a closed door session, and the objective is to really have knowledge sharing amongst all of us. And I'm very pleased to note that Dr. Chatterjee has agreed to actually present to us, and I don't think you've presented this before at a public forum, so it's